What kind of threats do facilities owners have, such as amusement parks and stadiums, from drones?
That's actually a great question. I was in a Homeland Security event yesterday, and I was having a conversation with the security venue owner of the Detroit Tigers facility. He had mentioned to me directly that he had 4 incursions from drones alone just at his facility. Major League Baseball has taken on the security interests from drones. NFL has taken on the security interests of drones. Prisons have been inundated with drones as well. We have just sold our product into a federal prison system down in Latin America in order to secure their prisons from people dropping in contraband, weapons, cell phones, car keys. In Pennsylvania alone, they actually escaped via a drone that dropped car keys, the map to the car, and a cell phone that allowed these inmates to escape, costing the state almost $4 million in overtime pay for the law enforcement agencies.
So to date, this is a new market. What has been the adoption of Department 13's technology so far? What kind of customers have you been able to garner?
So it's wide and varied, I'll be honest with you. We've had people from military around the world come in and look at us. The uniqueness about our products, because we are a commercial-based solution that's not ITAR restricted, so we fall within the Department of Commerce EAR 99 classification that allows us to do dual use, so commercial and government, and allows us to states that we're not jamming technology. And then the last thing is that we can sell this to any country in the world except for 5, which is North Korea, Crimea, Syria, Cuba, and Iran.
Now, I've seen some drone technologies. I've seen lasers talked about. I've seen eagles being trained. I've seen people running out with nets. How is your solution different than those kind of technologies?
So being a software-based solution, we do not jam. All right, so that would be one, which is I think 90% of the current countermeasures or mitigation systems out on the market right now are jammers or jamming-based solutions. We don't do kinetics, so we're not a laser. We don't do a net gun shooting nets at drones. We actually effectively communicate to the drone, right, to the drone radio, speaking the same language or the same protocol, and we get the drone to do what we want it to do. So land in place, land into a designated safe area that we determine where it needs to go to, right? So if it does have a weaponized device on it, we can safely remove it out of the hazard area into a location where we have emergency responders waiting for us.
And your headquarters is here in Maryland, and I would imagine that in order to develop that kind of capability, you probably have people working for you who come from the intelligence community, people familiar with signals processing. Is that the case?
Absolutely. So one of the reasons why we relocated from Virginia to Maryland is because of this ecosystem they've developed around cyber capabilities, and we find that the resourcing here and the networks that are based around this location here in Columbia is perfectly it's perfect for our company.
And Department 13, have you done any outside capital funding? Have you done any type of capital investments?
Absolutely. So one of the things we've done is when we pivoted from a research company to a product company, we looked at ways to capitalize or bring capital into the company. We looked at some VCs, but one of the areas we found was the ASX, the Australian Stock Exchange, was very receptive to technology companies coming over. So we did a reverse listing on the ASX. We pulled in right now over $20 million Australian so far. It's been very good to us, and it's allowed us to build this product that we're currently selling to the market.
Does the government have a role in this? Have there been any sort of bake-offs or military exercises?
So they do. They have the largest test and evaluation. It's called Black Dart. In 2016, we were present at it. In 2017, we were also present at it. And most likely, we will be attending the 2018 Black Dart as well. We've also done independent trials with U.S. DoD groups and different agencies. We also have been participating in trials and evaluations throughout the world in international militaries, in international government, different trials that they're having as well. We believe this solution, the software-based solution, is the appropriate one because it can play in so many different areas, right? Specifically in the commercial. So if we talk about government regulations and how we're looking at this holistically, right now you can't use jammers. Right? Jammers, 1938 Communication Act that was passed here, does not allow for jamming of communication signals. We're not a jammer. So this puts us in a unique position because we're the only ones that's doing true protocol manipulation, where we actually effectively communicate to the drone radio, and get it to do what we do. It puts us in a unique position going forward, especially when the commercial marketplace starts to open up.